is Sling here, bringing you a deck profile for the Silver Tempest format. I know it's been about a month that we've had the Tempest format at our disposal, and I've decided to kind of play an older deck. I'd say the deck of 2021, um, Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. But with Lugia being a deck in the format, you also could play the Rapid Strike, Blitzel, and Zebstrika package, allowing you to hit for 240 damage with one attack when you're hitting for weakness. Now that's good because even that can one tap a V, but even if that doesn't one tap a V, V star, you still have the Rapid Strike Urshifu that'll hit for 120 if it comes off of the bench and attacks into the Lugia, since there is a resistance there. And that gets that set up for a Zebstrika to come in. Or also you can back that up with the Earth and Sealstone attack, which for the same amount of energy as Rapid Flow, you can put damage counters on all of your opponent's Pokemon V until they only have 100 HP remaining, allowing you to then clean up and take 4 prize cards or 6 prize cards sometimes in one turn with your Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. Zebstrika only serving as a backup attacker and an alternative attacker into the matchup of like Lugia or maybe even a Palkia. Next, you've got the Remoraid and you've got the Octillery. That's pretty standard in any Rapid Strike deck. I went with the 2-2 line, and that seems to be serving me well. I haven't really had much of an issue with it. And then we do play the 1 Drapion V because, let's just be honest here, we have a weakness to Psychic. And if we can get a leg up and get an easy 3 prize cards, then hopefully the next turn we get in with the Earth and Sealstone and put their other Vs down to just 100 HP, and then follow it up with a Rapid Flow. For the supporters, we've got Triple Marnie, we've got Double Serena, we've got Quadruple Karina's Focus, and we've got a cool little Double Boss's Orders. Now this is a pretty low level line, but it works. Karina's Focus is searchable off of your Octillery, and also it just gets you, it's essentially a Crobat without having to basically waste the spot on your bench. You've got the Serena, which can double as both a pseudo boss's orders and a draw supporter, and obviously the Marnie for hand disruption. I would say that you could potentially take one Marnie out and then put in a Roxanne, but that's player preference, I believe, because I chose to go with 3 Marnie, just so that way I always have cards that are playable that can help me get out of sticky situations. Next, you've got the quadruple battle VIP pass. You've got your double quick ball, your quadruple level ball, your triple ultra ball, and then quadruple evolution instance. You want to make sure that you can get all of your evolutions in play, and you want to make sure you can get all of your basics in play, and that's all that this serves. Next, you've got Path of the Peak at 3 and Tower of Waters at 3. Now, I'm playing 6 stadiums because, first off, you never want your opponent to have the Temple of Sinnoh, or maybe even a Galar Mine, or things of that nature. But also, because this deck does not get hurt by Path of the Peak outside of your Drapion V. You can break your Path of the Peak lock with Tower of the Waters, or with Tower of Waters. So you can kind of play this cool game of, you can throw up a Path of the Peak lock, force your opponent to have the out. If they don't have the out, then just as long as you want, you can set up, and then you just Tower of Waters, break it, and then go ahead and Earth and Sealstone and things of that nature. Meanwhile, the whole time that you're under the Path of the Peak lock, you can just switch between your Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX and your Zebstrika to be able to hit for the max amount of damage every turn, of being 120 from Zebstrika and 150 from your Urshifu. And then lastly, for the rest of the cards of the deck, we just play 4 Spiral Energy and 4 Rapid Strike Energy. These are just the 2 energies for the deck, and they really help power everything up. I mean, you get 1 of each on an Urshifu VMAX, and he's fully powered up for the Earth and Seal Stone and the Rapid Flow. And all the Zebstrikers only take 1 single Spiral Energy. And for the basic attack, the first attack for the Rapid Strike VMAX, Urshifu VMAX rather, you only need 1 Spiral Energy anyways. So either of these can work for either Zebstrika or Urshifu, because Zebstrika only needs a colorless for its first attack, and that's the only one that you need to be using. But that's it for the deck profile, so let's get into the games and see how the deck works out. We're gonna play some wait, am I streaming? No, I'm just recording. So I got a little bit of cough. I'm gonna play some Rapid Flow Destruction today, boys. I was trying to get some music in for this video, but for some reason my OBS is not wanting to work with me on that. So hoping we can get some good games in with this deck, of course. Probably do what, like maybe 3 games or so and chop it up. Okay, you got some nice sleeves. I like those sleeves. Put on our Urshi. We did get the VIP pass. Marnie, Serena, Evo, Path, Colress, Scoop Ups. So we're obviously going to be facing Lost Box. We got three of them. Those are a really good 3. Rangaroo, nice. Now I chose to just go with the special energy build for this. I understand the Marnie build, but I don't particularly uh, care too much for it myself, I should say. Put that there. We go ahead and get ourselves a Remoraid as well. And go ahead and grab another Blitzel, because we're going to do some funky stuff this turn, because we are going to get an attack off. We're going to get a strafe off. And he didn't do anything last turn, but it was because he was going first. Maybe if we could Marnie. He's playing Lightning Energy, so I'm not sure if he's playing the Zekrom or if he'd be playing the Raikou or both. It's an interesting option we have there. I kind of like the cards that we do have in our hand, though. Yeah, so I think we're just going to go ahead and attack here. Go 60, we'll strafe, throw up a Blitzel, just to protect ourselves and set ourselves up for next turn so we can go artillery into Tower of Waters, put up the Urshifu VMAX, and hit for 150. We don't necessarily need the 150. We could also set up for Zebstrika. Actually, that would probably be the next best option. Zebstrika, artillery can get the energy for it, and then we also have the VMAX set up. Nice, he had the Chorus's Experiment. Good card, good card. Comfey. Sorora, okay. So it's trying to hit for 110. If it was to attack my Pokemon V. Luckily it is not hitting for double damage. Scoop up net. Use the other Comfy. How much will he be at after this? He will be at 4, so he will be able to KO this Blitzel, which is fine. I figured that that's what would happen. I could quick ball Serena away, get the third Blitzel, Evo Incense into Remoraid, or into Octillery rather. This, get rid of that. He didn't attack, that's weird. Put that there. Put that there. Use this. Get that. 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 And then Marnie. Put that there. Put that there. Maybe we start setting up for the second Urshi. At this point. Hit for 120 here. Take a prize card. And then on the follow-up of the turn, we could probably just go ahead and put go ahead and grab a Karina's Focus. Well, as free retreat, that is pretty interesting. I like that artwork too. Zebstrika being at 120 does also present the issue for the Cramorant to not be able to one tap it. And we get a little bit of extra life out of our cards here. And it is completely possible that this turn we hit the Cramorant and we also hit the Zorora for a double prize turn. And we top deck the Tower of Waters because we're blessed. Put that, put that, put that. Use this to get the Karinas. So we still have 4 of those, and we have 3 of the double. How many cards? Oh. 31 cards left in deck. Probably live without it, honestly. Do this. Retreat. We're going to use Rapid Flow to make our opponent's tiers rapid flow out of their tier ducts. Ooh, and we get the rapid flow. Okay. We're living, boys. We're living. And then now on the follow-up turn, we just Auxiliary. And we attach a single energy to Zebstrika, our fresh one. We send it up. Actually, we could just Karina's Focus, attach our double energy to the second Urshi, and then attack with our Hurt Zebstrika, allow them to KO. We're already up 3, no reason to cry. Because now we're going to take another one, and that'll put us at 2. And on the follow-up turn, we can VMAX Rapid Flow for a second time and take another double prize. I think we have game here. He's got the Gorman Eyes. Or is that Unfazed Fat? It's the Unfazed Fat. Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh, we top decked the Karina's Focus. I'm gonna do that. All useless right now. Could grab. See what all got left in the deck. 2 and 2. Got another Tower of Water. One of each of the supporters. Let's go ahead and grab a single energy. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat into the Zebstrika. We are going to take another prize card. Got the Serena. Now, as long as one Comfy stays in play, and I think he's used like three Scoop of Nut there. He hasn't lost owned any. Maybe he's prized one because he's still got 19 cards in deck though. So he's either got one in deck or he's got one in his prize or one in his hand. He's trying to dig for maybe an energy recovery, or I think this one's probably, oh, he's got the Drapion. It's nice. He used Colress, so he can't bring up my dude. But he can't take this prize, and that's fine. It seems that we just win this turn though, which is quite unfortunate for him, of course. He's got the Kyogre. He's gonna set up for next turn to Kyogre me. That's a-okay, buddy, old pal. Mirage Gate, yes. He had one energy left. Choice Belt. Choice belt. Dynamic tail. Get his one prize. He finally got there in the end. He just made that easier for me. A little more easy than it was going to be already. Just put that up. And we place that. And VMAX Rapid Flow. For another 240 damage, spread out between 2 Pokemon. Take that. Got our last Marnie. And take that. GG's. So you beat Lost Box, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you beat the Kyogre Lost Box. You just rapid flow, and you take double prize cards. And in between, you just hit with the Zebstrika for 120. It's a good game. Sorry, boys. I was, oh, okay. We only had to do one mulligan. That's fine. So up the Remoraid. This is actually a pretty fantastic opening hand. I'm not even going to hold you. This is great. So the Battle VIP pass is going to get double Urshi. Oh, it's just the icing on the cake. Just hold that. Okay. Calyrex, Lugia. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go Blitzel. We go this. Double Urshi. Use this. Get that. This there. Play that on Urshi. Pass. I don't see him having a way to immediately put any pressure on the poor little Remoraid, and even if so, we can probably last one turn without the Remoraid. Dare I say? Or the Octillery, rather. Interesting. This guy's playing like a whole bot. Why did he switch? What is this deck? I'm confused. So we go this and get us an Octillery. We play it. Place that on that. Go ahead and level ball here. Get us a third Zebstrika just in case. And go ahead and do that. Play that. Use this to get us the VMAX. We only have one VMAX in the deck. It is quite sucky, to say the least. So here we are going to switch, put this out, and hit for a whopping 120. Put him down to 100 HP left. Now our follow-up turn, if they don't have much on this turn, like the last 2 turns, then we could potentially not have to worry about marning them. We just Serena. I'm not liking the fact that he keeps getting all these powerful energy on here. I think I'm gonna have to take this dude out right now. Um, and it's possible I just go play that there. That would be 10 off. Does this also have a resistance to fighting? It does. It does. I think the safest play is we just get a Zebby, as we're gonna have to work more off of the Zeb strike as this game, I feel. Do this, and we could probably throw up the path, and then we could go Serena, and discard the Marnie, the VIP, and draw 4. Get another Serena and a Marnie. Maybe we just knock this out. Now this is huge. Now if he's not playing Blissey, that gets rid of the double powerful. Or at least 2 of his powerful energy. If he's prized any, then that hurts him even more. But it essentially helps us get into a point that his Lugias are not going to be able to one-tap our Urshifus. He'll have to solely rely on the Calirexes that he has not had set up for 3 turns now. He's getting them set up. And he conceded. Yeah, we had that turn anyways. We were just going to attach the seal stone, search for the... I think it was really the Path of the Peak that did him in. Really stopped him. I feel we can do one more after that. Go first, or I was sending a message. This is a really good opening hand. Double VIP pass gets us pretty much everything we need to start the game. We also already have the Earth and Sealstone. Let's just hope he doesn't have the Lost Vacuum. We do have Marnie. I think we're going first as well, so... Duraludon, okay. So we are going to have to rely on Path of the Peak this. Get double Urshi. Zeb, and Remoraid. Pass turn. Next turn we can just upgrade into the VMAX. Search out a Octillery and then Marnie. This one could be harder. However, given if we get a boss's orders or a Serena off the top here, we could end this early. We do have a path to the peak though. So we can play that. I think we're just gonna have to play that. Marnie this dude. We got an energy. Got a Tower of Waters. Bring this up. Hit it for 150. And then we have the path to peak for our follow-up. We can path. And then we can swap into our Zebstrika, possibly. Marnie him again is also an option. I honestly think the play right now for this next turn is to, if we have to, potentially just put the double turbo onto the Urshifu, play the path to the peak, Marnie him, and then rapid flow. That's fine actually. So we go place that, play that, play that. Perfect. Go Octillery. And then use this to grab something, I would assume. We got another Marnie. That's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah. So we grab the Zebstrika. And then we go ahead and use this to put damage counters on everything until they only have 100 left. And then now, thing is one tap range with the Zebstrika. Trekking shoes. So these shoes are made for trekking. Give him a little bit extra health, that's fine. So that gives him what, 30 extra health? Interesting. And we win. Awesome. Well, as you guys can see, it is pretty hard for people to match up to the rapid flow. You just go in, you do some damage, and then people fold. That's what this deck's made to do, and that's what it does best. I think that this deck could potentially be not necessarily a tier 1 deck, but I would say it's very highly up there within like the tier 2 to tier 1.5. It's a deck that has flexibility, and with the weakness to the VMAX, it does hinder it quite a bit, and also V Union being a deck and not this deck not having a way to power up the Drapion manually does hinder it as well. However, I think that there are some changes you could make to the deck to make it better. You could possibly throw in some choice belts to hit for more damage. You could potentially place in some even leafy camo ponchos to kind of protect your Urshifus once they've had some damage done to them. Place them onto the bench, and then your opponent can't just boss's orders them up. You could also maybe tech in something along the lines of Paracel to also protect you further from Yveltals and things of that nature. I hope you guys enjoyed the duels or the battles, and I hope that you guys also enjoyed the profile of the deck. Let me know what you guys would change or do different, and let me know what decks you guys are playing. Maybe any type of offshoot decks that not a lot of people are playing. Let me know. Maybe I'll try them out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.